This reading is going to be on how female rappers will do, or what is going to be happening with three of the female rappers that are going to be Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Doja Cat. In that order, I'm going to do three readings. One is going to be solely on Nicki, because that's my queen. Another one is going to be on the younger ones, which is, Ice Spice, Sexy Red, and Lato. I've never actually done a reading on Sexy Red because that's not my favorite type of rappers. Oh my god, I am so sorry. It's gonna sound so wrong, but um, it's not. I don't listen to her. So yeah, this is going to be a three parts, but you can listen to each or like whatever it is that you want to listen to. So the first one is going to be about Cardi, as I said. We're going to see what is going to be happening to her, well, or like what is some of the shit that might happen career wise, or just generally and stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. Okay, so let's go. We're going to go as, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to start with Cardi B. Cardi B. I think I'm gonna pull on her career, and like one for her career and one for her life, and yeah, one on the what's next. So let's go. Cardi B for her career. Cardi B's career. What is going to be happening in 2024? Cardi B's career. Okay. Oh, there is a lot of shit that she is regretting when it comes to her career. Okay. Let's go. What else did I say about her life? Cardi B's life. Cardi B's life. Oh. Oh, she's spiraling because there is no proper control. Oh my god. I almost feel bad, but you collect what you put the motherfucking work in. There is just a lot going on. It's like her life and what's next for her are both intertwined and dependent on the decisions that she's going to be taking and making. It also is about her home and her marital issues, her life, everything that is surrounded as or like regarding that area. So let me grab another deck to get more and more like information and price and everything about her career first, because that's what we're going to start with, and that's what is most important, her career, because that's where she is, the breadwinner is what I'm hearing. There is a lot of stuff that she has regretted, mainly, okay, so mainly mixing up her personal life and her business life, or like, a lot of collaborations with her husband, or like some of the shit that she lets affect her career, or like dictates how she is looking now. She's definitely like doing some reflection, or just like thinking about how she is perceived, or how people are looking at her now that she's just done acting crazy, or like she's still going on and going up and acting crazy with all this toxicity and all those rants that she goes on and on about. Her career is not doing so well now, but she's definitely booked, and she's definitely trying to um like balance those scales and upscale them and everything else. She's trying to make those money moves and everything that she keeps preaching about, and she's definitely going to be trying to regain control and just try to make those moves, and just doing all that checkmate type of shit, and trying to take a hold of her career and control it better, because there is a lot here that is, some of the rumors about her, or like her deals, or like contracts and everything might be true, because she does not know how to, take those proper directions and everything. There is a lot of choices and decisions that she needs to be making when it comes to her career, in order for her to move forward, in order for her to carry herself with all that grace that she wanna be having, all that grace that she really just wanna portray out there for the people. There is also the energy of her just holding on to a lot of stuff when it comes to her career. Like, people are going to be like, the people that she's under, like her record label and everything, are kind of like holding on to the money and like being stingy about it, and just like not giving her full control, because it's like it's all going to waste. You're not doing the shit that you're supposed to be doing. Where are the records that you promised that are going to be, doing good? All those top 10 records and everything. You're not taking up the world by storm. And, she's only feeling the weight, and she's only feeling the heaviness of it all now, because she lets everything else just slip up and she lets everything else just spiral out of control, and now it's showing, and now it's just, coming to bite her in the ass. But if she decides to take action, if she decides to take action and actually just like puts in the work and just, do everything that she's claiming that she's going to do, or like that she's about to do, then she might get a chance of redeeming herself and redeeming her career, and she might get a chance of actually like getting somewhere, or like being somewhere, and she might actually get a chance to just clear out all the confusions and just clear out her name and do something beautiful with the visuals. That's somewhere where like she's excelling as the visuals, because whenever she's having a vision, she just like brings it to life. That's something that she enjoys doing. Honestly, if she doesn't continue in this and everything in this, like her rapping career and whatnot, she might get a chance to actually just like, doing something that has like much more of like a creative touch that she's going to enjoy much more. Like, well, not producer, director, or something like that. There's something, like that in the back of her like mind. But as in for now, like for her, like her career is just feeling like it's not moving anywhere. It's just like stands still. She's not very pleased with it, you know. And some truths or like some shit is gonna be popping up or like coming out about her career, and it's not going to be very pleasant for her. It's going to make people kind of like back down or just not fully support her the way that she wants to be supported, and that's going to kind of like that's going to kind of like push her forward or just like push her up and just make her feel like she has to prove a point, and she has to let them all shut the fuck up, and she just has to let them all just see that she is, even if she is evil, even if she is that bitch, she still is that bitch, kinda, even if she's a bitch, she's still that bitch. That's what she's going to try to prove for them. Is it's gonna be actually like extremely smart if she's going to like advertise that bad girl image or like whatever villain image that she want to portray, or like she keeps showing to the world like her true nature. And she's going to be very smart of her if she actually gets the chance to just portray it out there and just not be putting all of her business out there and just exposing herself like that's for free. At least make some money out of it. Duh. The fuck. But it doesn't look too pretty for her career wise. There's a lot of insecurities, a lot of feelings like, lots of her feeling just like this is not going the way I want it to go. Just feeling like hopeless and feeling like, I still gotta do what I gotta do for my family and for all those chances to keep happening. But at the same time, there is the energy of her just walking away from something again midway, or just not doing as good anymore, just because of the way she portrays herself, or like just the way that she be talking and the way that she actually like pushes people away. It's definitely going to play a hard role in here, and it's not going to be so pretty. Her career is definitely taking the hit in a way about how she's talking. Like, she needs to remember that she's actually like a public figure, therefore everything is just controlled, and she needs to put out stronger boundaries that she needs to respect about herself and that she needs to respect when it comes to her career, because just being careless and arrogant with it is not going to help you if you're not backing it up with the work that is much more needed, instead of you just going all over the internet with those trends and whatnot. So let's see about her life and what's next for her. Cardi B's life and what's next for her. Honestly, it's all just going to be like tying her down to her own decisions and to her own shit that she's doing and she's going after, because she's loving the fact that she is a mother, that she can pour into everything that is enjoyable for her and all that. But at the same time, do not put everything on blast, and do not forget about your career. Like, she's working everything, but not everybody's seeing how she's working, simply because of the way she's always on the blogs every day now. Like, at least just promote something new. Even her new song, or like the new snippet that she put out when she was in that club appearance, just I think last night or the night before it, New Year's Eve, I think. It did not, do that much noise or make that much noise. And there is just something here about her just really struggling mentally, anxiety at times, like feeling insomnia because like not, getting enough sleep. her marriage definitely makes her feel like, everything is just not going the way that it's supposed to be going. Everything is just not going the way it should be. Yeah. And it's like it's crazy because both aspects of her life are definitely taking the hits for her, and she's struggling with it all. Getting high and getting drunk and everything is not, the proper way to solve shit either. There is something here about like lots of tension, just like lots of friction and just so much mess. Like we're going to be seeing much more messiness and just confusion and just like lots of her just cussing people out and her just being so confused because she doesn't know which. She's so very dissatisfied with her life, or like she's so very not truly like comfortable in everything that she's doing. There is a lot of discomforts here, a lot of disappointment, jealousy, bitterness, and anger because of all the lies, all the deceptions, and how she's treated now, and how her work is not being appreciated, and how the industry is kind of like getting tired of her antics and everything. And because of all this toxicity too, like everything is just piling up on her, and it's going to take a lot out of her, and it's going to take a toll on her too. And it's like crazy because even in her house she's not feeling as comfortable, but she's going to have to push through. Let's see. And at the same time, even if she's going to be pushing through, like all those boundaries are just going to be tested and violated again because yeah, she's dealing with a man who is not fully respecting her, and who is just letting her spiral and just break it down publicly for a few clickbaits and for a few views and clicks on the internet, and to just stay relevant, or just like to keep talking, to let the people keep talking, but at what cost? Her own emotional loss and her own mental, struggles and just depression and everything. But she's still attracted to that man. She still loves him. She's still going to be staying out with him, and she's still going to be partying and everything. And she's going to try to push forward and just work harder to balance shit out for herself and try to heal. And it's going to be like achieved and everything, but it's going to take a few months and a lot of time. But she's going to get there again. Try to kind of like revive her image and just go from there for herself, which is nice, which is good. Hoping for the best for her. That's not something that is taken lightly, honestly, because struggling mentally and everything because of a man isn't always so pleasant. It's never so pleasant, actually. And it's never something that you just, wish for anybody, even if you hate them. But yes, this was just a quick kind of like 2024 foreshadow. Energy, of course, can change most of the time. But yes, this was just a 2024 foreshadow for Cardi B, or just like what might happen or what may take place. And now we're just going to be moving towards or forward to Megan Thee Stallion. We're going to be doing the same for Megan Thee Stallion. Let us see. We're going to be talking about her career first. Megan Thee Stallion's career. Let us see Megan Thee Stallion's career, please. Megan Thee Stallion's career. Oh, I was not expecting that because there is a lot here going on. She's only going to be taking up the world by storm, or she's going to do whatever it is that she has promised her fans. That's what I'm hearing first. What's about her life and her career? Well, sorry, what's about her life and what's next? Megan Thee Stallion. One card for that, please. Yeah, she's going to definitely do or like manifest. She's going to get everything that she's manifesting, like she's wanting for herself, or like she's speaking about, like that growth, that healing, and everything. She's going to be doing good in her life. Now, in her career, there is something here that's definitely going to be shocking people. It's definitely going to be shocking people about her. Like she is going. Sorry, she's going to definitely be doing a lot of talk. She's going to talk shit. She's going to have to back it up, with her records. She's going to be coming for people, actually. She's going to do some diss tracks, or like have some diss tracks. Because like, all you motherfuckers who had a lot of shit to talk about me, I'm coming. But at the same time, it's like, it's not the same, because there is something here that makes it feel like it's not as fulfilling anymore. Like she's branching herself out and everything. Rap was her main passion and all that, but at the same time, it's like it has gotten so toxic. She needs to fall in love again with this all, and she will. But people just gossip a lot and like talk about her a lot, and it definitely did affect her because she doesn't really like she does. She used to be like clearing out her name most of the time and just going out to the public and doing lives about it and everything. But lately she has done a live and she really just talked about everything that was bothering her, and she just you know puts everything just out there on blast and all that stuff. But yes, there is something here about her just doing something that's like well, I'd say that there is something here about her is just finally getting to the point where she is comfortable enough to do something, and be just feeling good about it and just not feel as guilty about it. It took a lot of work. She's still stuck on some of the shit that's happened to her in the past. She's still stuck on the I don't want to say I don't like saying that, but she's still stuck on how she was when she was down. Everybody was just like kicking her. When she was drunk, nobody told her nothing. Nobody just like nurtured her or like helped her. They just kept kicking her, and um kept laughing at her, or basically not really like helping her up or like helping her stand up or just helping her stand on both of her feet. They just kept dragging her down, and now that she's finally like standing up and doing the work, everybody just like want to come at her, and everybody suddenly has an issue with her and has like multiple disagreements with her and everything. And she's definitely going to let them know. She's definitely going to be clearing out the air, and she's definitely going to be talking about everything. Just, this is what I went through. This is my experience, and this is what has happened. She's going to do that either in an interview, a magazine interview, or like an interview is a talk. I do see her doing interviews when she's going to enter like her independence era and everything. Because there is like a lot of conflicts when it comes to her or like her old label or something. A lot of like bad information is being like spread out about her, or like people are kind of like you don't work with her, or like you shouldn't be doing that, and trying to gossip about her so people can kind of like get turned off by the idea of working with her and something. Yeah, she's going to be like, she was kind of like struggling when it came to that shit and everything. But as I was saying, there is something here about interviews. There is something here about I don't think that she's going to have like a Joe Budden interview, but there is something here about him too. There is also something here. Oh, she might reference the moment. She might reference something about when Nikki said, stay in your Tory lane. Stay in your Tory lane, bitch. I'm not Iggy. She might reference that. She might reference the moments where Joe Budden also asked her about that in the interview. She might reference something about that, but she's definitely going to be, like responding back to Nikki. Um, yeah, she has photo shoots coming. She has a magazine cover. I don't know. I'm seeing like Essence. I'm seeing Elle. I don't know if I'm seeing Vogue, but I'm definitely getting something about Vogue. I don't know what it is, but there is something like of that sort there. Um, but she's definitely going to better her pen. She's definitely going to let's see. She's definitely going to close out mini cycles, and she's definitely going to be having fun. She's going to be performing on stage. There's something about an online performance. I don't know. There's something also about one of her collections. Let's see what's. Oh, there's something here that's going to definitely like shock the people about her. She's going to own up to that name that she has, the hottie. She's going to own up to this. She's going to bring in the heat. She's going to definitely like be more creative and be just more comfortable in that space and in that comfort zone. She's going to get out of her comfort zone. She's going to just get a good amount of good deals. Let's see, how will she do in her career? There's something here about just, breaking out of the norm, or just trying to like break out of the stereotype or shit that people just kind of like molded her into. She's definitely going to feel at times like exhausted, like people keep trying her, like I can't just have shit to myself. I can't even just feel peaceful and everything. But she's going to stay strong because she has learned, when people try to drown her, she survived. more secrets about. She's going to spill some dark secrets. Like she's going to spill some shit about herself again. Some songs like Cobra might be there too again. But it's definitely going to be a project that she's going to a project of love. She's going to gift her fans. There's also something about her just talking about her bad experiences and the bad times that she has survived and that she has gone through. There is also again something about, let's see. There is something about her just, talking about maybe like the chances she has lost ever since she spoke up for herself. There is something about her just learning how to balance her life and how to balance her lifestyle and how to just try to do everything properly and how to do everything right. But at times she needs to just like stand back. She might find love. She might move forward and, get a, well, not get a man, but like find a man or find somebody. But it might be toxic again, and she still, is going to be moving forward and everything. But there's shit that's going to like frustrate her because I gotta take my losses, in public. I gotta suffer from this in public. I gotta suffer from that in public. There's something here that has to do with an ex with her. I'm not gonna get into that. Um, but yeah, there is something here about like just going through a lot, but also like trying to have new beginnings and just like wish for new beginnings and overspending now because she's independent on her own and everything, or like she's producing on her own or something like that. There's something about her just going independent or just like spending lots of bags when it comes to her career, like when it comes to her music videos or like the budget. She's going to spend quite a few coins and then just sit back and like, am I getting all that back? There's something here about her falling out with a friend. They're just like talking about her falling out with friends in her songs, or like having some features, but then feeling like this is not going good or like this is not doing well. But she's definitely going to try and do her best and just move forward and just bring balance to her life, right, to her career as well. And then do cycles and just manifesting new beginnings for herself and just performing in stadiums or just like in a tour or performing for people there and just having her own fun and definitely trying to like change up her style a little bit or like seeing how people just criticize her tour, well, not tour fits, but like her own stage fits and everything, and just trying to change that shit too. There's something here about Pink, baby Pink, and just like bangs and proper like more proper wigs and everything, and her just looking snatched, which is good. But yes, this is the Megan Thee Stallion reading, and now we're going to be moving to the Doja Cat one. Now let us see. Doja Cat's career, Doja Cat's career. There's something I hear about her just feeling frustrated about her career, or just like seeing how it didn't do as well as she thought it might do. Doja Cat's life and what's next for her. Doja Cat's life and what's next for her. Let me just shuffle really well so I can, so we can just get more insight into Doja Cat's life and what's next. Child, there is. Oh, wait. There is something here about her just, like feeling reckless, or her life just, feeling like she's holding herself back, or it's not as fun as she thought it would be, or as fun as she thought it would become, and everything. Like she has done plenty of shit, but at the same time, she just doesn't feel like it's as fulfilling. But at the same time, there's the energy of her just like, wanting to enjoy the luxury of being free, of doing whatever she want to do, of just, not being restrained and everything. Let's see. Let's see why. Okay, let's see about Doja's career. Doja Cat's career in 2024. Doja Cat's career in 2024. Oh. There's something about her just growing tired of people just like always criticizing her and everything. And her just, at times like feeling insecure or just trying to become more vulnerable now because she sees how everything just turned up against her. But there are people who are going to be like, she has deeper ulterior motives, which she does. I'm not gonna lie, she does. But at the same time, she just likes the thrill of people just hating on her, or just like she likes the thrill of just not clearing the room, which was just definitely like adding more fuel to like fueling the rumors and like adding more fire to all the gossip, to all the tea, to everything. But there's only something here about her just all that. I don't want to say that like there is that TikTok audio that goes like I hate you, and the other person is like I know it turns me on. There's only something so exciting and like exhilarating when it comes to people just hating on her and everything. It definitely makes her feel like, yeah, I love for you to hate me. I love for you to talk shit about me. It just, you know, makes me more relevant. I love it. It's something that is good. It's always pushing her to just like work more, pushing her to just like do a lot more of like reflecting and a lot more of just like working there and just bettering herself and just doing more when it comes to her craft. But she's always just going to like repress her inner feelings and like her true robust feelings because she knows that if she's going to learn that because she's going to be missing out on many more opportunities just because of the way that she be acting because people look at it as it's like dumb. She's definitely going to take a time after her tour is over to I think this is over now. I don't know. But she's definitely going to be taking some her like some me time for herself and come back with something else or like just try to learn how to deal with herself again or just better her artistry even more. And she's definitely going to be wasting some money on that and just trying to like rebrand with another image, with another sound, with another alter ego, or just going back to okay, or either going back to all that poppy like sound and everything. Yeah, there's really something here about her just trying to do something new, trying to shed that alter ego like this stuff because it's played out like it's old. Or either she's going to like drag it out even more and just like do something kind of like camp or just revamping with it and everything of that sort. Let's see. Yeah, but if she doesn't, then she's going to be facing like a creative block, or like she's not going to be putting out another project or anything for a little while until she gets everything straight and until she takes time for herself because she's going to be needing that because doing all that and everything kind of like need a little bit of rest when you just do all that stuff. Yeah, she's gonna be like partying a lot or just having fun, dancing. Definitely, there's definitely something here about like a project of dancing or like something that has to do with a dance show, I guess, or something. But yeah, she's going to be having fun in her own way and in her own little bubble and world and everything. So let's see. Can we get more about Doja's lines and what's next on her? Yeah, there is something here about her just wanting to like keep shit for herself and just like hold on tightly onto shit that does not serve her. And she's going to learn that the hard way. She's going to learn that the hard way, and she's going to have to like let that shit go, in the most respectful way because some shit just doesn't serve her right and it's toxic for her, and it just brings more confusion in her life. Like the moment she's going to get rid of all that shit and just like stand up for herself and just make peace with everything, just make amends with everything is the moments when she's going to just end that shit all. And even though it's going to be like feeling very conflicting and just stressful and everything, but the public is going to like see that, and it might like she doesn't just be like yeah she's struggling, like yeah she's trying everything, but at the same time she's going to be feeling like so restricted in her head, just feeling like a victim, feeling mentally just well not challenged but like negative, in a negative phase and everything, and it's going to fuck her up for a while. It's because of a man, it's because of a guy, it's because of a masculine figure. It's going to be like she's indecisive with its all and everything, but once she's going to get rid of all that shit and like more truths are going to be coming out and rumors and everything, she's going to be like people are going to be like this is messing up with your image, it's messing up with your career, it's messing up with your choices and everything, you need to make a decision. But she knows, like the, toxicity and red flags of shit. She's very self-aware and everything, but she just decides to like drag it for the thrill of it all. But once she's going to be realizing shit, she's going to be much more better, and she's going to do much more better. But since she's just playing it small and just doing all this shit and burdening herself with it all, it ain't helping her, and it ain't gonna help her for the longest, or like for the longest run. Sorry. But yeah, this is the reading about female rappers, three of the female rappers for 2024 and what might happen in there for them, or just a little bit of tea on us all. And yeah, we're gonna do another one on the three other ones that are left, and we're going to meet up there. Okay.